Yo, 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 this your boy Larry, and I'm chilling and vibing with model, hairstylist, actress, all of the above. Miss Judea, what's going on, girl?
Hi, hi. My name is Judea Bodie Chapman. Yes, I'm a model, hairstylist. I would say makeup artist. I do my makeup every day. So yes, makeup artist. Soon to be clothing brand owner. I love beauty, everything about beauty, all of it. Talking. That's another thing I'm gonna add to there. Yeah, I love to talk. I love to conversate.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, that's how you learn.
Yes,
If you don't ask no questions, you ain't gonna know nothing.
exactly. You gotta ask all the questions and be ready for the answer.
That's true too. But I appreciate you for coming on Chilling and Vibing podcast, man.
Yes, of course, of course. I'm glad to be here.
So I want to start off like being a hairstylist. How did that start?
Um, I've always kind of done hair. I used to love baby dolls till like a very late point in my life because I always loved doing their hair, ponytails, straightening the synthetics. I used to do a lot of styles. My family were my little mannequins for a while. My little sisters. I used to actually have locks for like 12 years, so I wasn't able to do much with mine. So I always wanted to braid everyone else's. And then I used to want to go to cosmetology school probably about like 3 or 4 years ago. And then I had lost a little motivation and drive, but then I always knew I was going to do hair. So I came back to it, went to Aveda Science and Arts Institute, graduated a few weeks ago, and then now I'm off next to my state boards to being a licensed cosmetologist doing what I've always loved to do.
That's what's up. Hey, toast to that. Toast to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
Congrats, man. Congrats. I like hearing people, go after their dreams, man. If you got ambition to do something, go ahead and do it, get it done with, what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and get that up under your belt.
Yeah. It's always, everyone wants to be beautiful. Everybody wants a crispy lineup. Everybody wants their face beat. It's something that you can always come back to. Also, something that's always like you can always help and reach and touch so many people by doing it. So
Yeah, like, man, y'all females, y'all love having y'all hair did.
look, y'all see. Yeah, you have to. You have to.
Because if you ain't had your hair did, you probably, hey, Larry, hold on right quick. Hey, give me a
Yeah,
few
I'm like,
days.
can we reschedule this for next week sometime? Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand. Us fellas, we throw on a cap and, we call it a day.
Yeah. Then y'all get y'all lineups and y'all make up errands y'all gotta run. It's funny. It's hilarious.
I mean, we got to show off our line. You got to show off that
Yes, you
line.
have to.
Hey,
That's how I am.
if you still got it, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't got it. I still got mine. It's up under there, but you know, if you still got it, because a lot of people they still don't got it, and they might put a little toupee up there, whatever they do, But it is
You're
what
not
it
you're
is.
not you're not there yet.
No, 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 no.
No, no,
Still
no.
got, how the old people say, I still got them young jeans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I felt that.
So doing makeup, I guess that just came with doing hair.
Yes, actually, my grandmother. Oh my gosh, there's a little orange cat in my yard. Um, my grandmother, she used to actually do makeup. She used to be one of the consultants for Mary Kay. So I think she was close to getting one of the cars. So, my mother and my grandmother both used to sell Mary Kay, and I used to always do them like makeup parties, and everybody knows the Mary Kay mirror, and it has a little setup in the stand. I grew up watching them do that, but like I always used to watch makeup videos, James Charles. I used to just watch everything, and I just liked the art of it. So even days I don't feel like it, people are like, "You did your makeup just to?" I'm like, I love doing my makeup. This is the best part of my day. I wake up and I'm like, even days I'm like, I'm just gonna put a little concealer, a little lip gloss, and somehow I do a full face. I don't know how that happens, but it's just the
So
artist.
how long does it take for you to do your makeup? I gotta ask, man, because
Like
like
the makeup
y'all
you
went.
see right now, 10 minutes, 15 max. I was talking on the phone, so 10 minutes. This is nothing serious.
So like, what's the longest you done took doing your makeup?
Hour, hour and a half. I mean, it doesn't really take once you understand the art of it, unless you're doing like an intricate design, like special effects type makeup, it shouldn't take too long, like hour max.
Hey, you said 15 minutes. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I got my face memorized. I know which each product looks best where, and yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're a pro at it now.
Yeah, I'm a pro. for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So acting, you was talking about that also. How did what about your acting career?
Yeah, so I'm actually trying to get back into doing acting and getting to doing like commercials, print type stuff. But right now, I blew up on TikTok a few years ago because I was doing what they call point of views or like POVs. So essentially, it's like having acting audios and then acting and basically doing like the facial expressions of it. My family used to always laugh at me. They're like, "Dear, you're such an actress." I'm like, "How?" I'm like, they're like, "You just like when I'm in certain positions or certain places, it's just you just go into the role, you know." So I learned that, but it also has like gone on to other aspects of my life. Like the modeling kind of goes off into. I used to dance for a long time, so like the dancing, the acting, just the arts. I used to also do all the theater classes at my school. I was in the honors theater program. It was a lot that I did through that, and then now I'm trying to pursue and realizing that all my talents really work together. Like before, it was like, how am I supposed to do all of this? Like it had like I want to dance, I want to act, I want to, I can't sing, but that's something I can learn if I really want to as well. Let's be honest. But I just realized bringing everything together: the modeling, the acting, the dancing, the clothes, everything, and realizing it all just makes up me.
And that's dope because you can model wearing your own brand.
Yeah, and then like I do hair, I do makeup, like it all kind of works together. It was a lot at one point. I was like, I don't know why I'm so skilled. Like God gave me all these abilities. Like, and I realized it all works together. All works together for sure.
So how long have you been modeling?
Taking modeling serious, I would say this year. There was a fashion boutique owner. Her name is Naira. I post her on my Instagram all the time, but I started with a fashion show with her. And from there, I kind of realized that that's what I wanted to do. Like, I used to model when I was younger. It wasn't what I wanted to do. It was one of those things that your parents put you in and you go to practice, you go to rehearsal. And I'm like, man, I got to go to practice today. Um, but I realized I've kind of always loved fashion. Like I look back through my Google Photos when I'm trying to make up space on my phone, and I just see like pictures of me, and I was like, "Oh, girl, what?" Like the outfit, the hair, the positioning, the photo shoots I used to have. But I realized like the passion was always there for it. It was always there. I just had to grow into myself.
So what model you looked up to growing up?
Honestly, I can't even say one specific model. I'm not gonna lie. I've never really like idolized anybody for real. I had a lot of like motivators. I love a lot of artists. Um, but if I was to say anything, I used to watch like all the drag shows and like Tyra. Like I used to just watch like all that kind of stuff, like fashion where they would cut all their hair off, and I'm like, why would you do that? She was so pretty with long hair. Why would you? But like just watching all that, like Tyra Banks for sure. I did love seeing her growing up, but other than that, really, I can't say one specific person. I just liked how it all came together and like the shoots and the concepts. Like when I see brands and I see photo shoots and I see commercials, I see like the behind the scenes of it. Like I can imagine in my mind like how that went, being that like I'm always behind the camera. So I'm really like into the production, like making stuff like that. Like seeing it's awesome, but like knowing I can create stuff like that is like the part I love.
And a lot of people don't realize how much work is done behind the scenes.
Yeah, how many cuts, retake, like there's a lot of that. And just knowing that once you see the whole project come together and you see the final product, is like even being in it, it's like you look back and you're like, whoa, that like I wasn't even expecting it to look like that. But yeah.
So speaking of looking like that, what was your first reaction when you saw yourself on that calendar?
Oh man, I had no words for a second. I'm not gonna lie, I had no words. I was like, I like when they told me I was gonna be in it, and when I had a feeling, but like also you never know. Like I kind of just it was a long shot. I was like, why not? I've only been working here for a year and a half. There's a plenty of people that always try for this. I'm like, why? I submitted my pictures at the last second, and I was just like, we're gonna let God do his thing. If I make it, I make it. If not, it won't meant to be. And then they tell me I walk in and she's like, you're going to do a promo shoot today. I'm like, okay. And they shoot the confetti everywhere. They're like, you made it in the calendar. I thought I was here for a promo shoot. Like, I'm excited, but I thought I was here for a promo shoot. And then like, you're Miss March. I was like, Miss March 2025 is crazy. Like, that's, yeah. I was very excited. Like, it was very unexpected for sure. For sure. And it's opened up a lot of opportunities already. And, I want to be in print. I want to do commercials. I want to do everything. So it's definitely adding to my resume, definitely giving me the experience of talking to people. We just left tour actually. Saturday night was our last tour. So we did the Carolinas. So we went to Raleigh, then we went to Wilmington, we went to Fayetteville, um, Myrtle Beach, Rock Hill, South Charlotte. You know, we kind of made our little way around for 3 days. And I got to meet a lot of people and talk to a lot of people. And so many people that have like calendars from like the last 10, 15 years. And they're like, can you sign my calendar? Like, it's like a real thing. And it's just, yeah, it's amazing.
That's dope.
It's,
So like, dang,
yeah,
y'all did a little mini tour.
yeah, of the Carolinas. And then next quarter, we'll be doing another set of tours. But for right now,
Congratulations, girl. You can make your moves.
thank
Hey,
you.
that's why I say I appreciate you for making a little time for me because I know you busy.
Of course, of course. You know, I'm still learning, I'm still building, I'm still meeting people. Connections is everything. So I'm always, I'm never gonna, yeah. Anytime I can, yeah, I will for
Yeah, and
sure.
I tell everybody, networking, man, that's the key. I'm saying? You gotta network because
Yeah.
you never know
You
who
have
you
to
might meet.
network. Closed mouths don't get fed, man. Yeah, you never know. Like that's one of my big. That I would say that's probably one of my best qualities is I'll talk to anyone and everyone.
Yeah, I noticed, and me too. Like I was out, by myself, and I saw you, and I was like, oh man, yeah, she look like a model. You told me, yeah, I'm a model. Okay, hey, we chilling environment. Come on the podcast. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, killing it.
And like I tell everybody,
Yes.
everybody got a story to tell. Somebody gonna either get inspired from it, get motivated, or learn something from it.
Yep. Yep. I think that's the best part about like even like your podcast. It's like, you know, there's a lot of uncomfortable conversations that have to be had sometimes. And there's a lot of things that people don't realize that people need to hear. You know, people get inspired. Like I've been inspired by listening to certain people and like motivated by certain people. And I'm like, all right, let me get up and let me do something. You know, you never know. You never know who you're gonna touch. So things like this and what you do is definitely amazing. You know, conversations is everything.
And I like how it
For sure.
is like having people in their comfort zone. You're home, I'm home, and
Yeah.
we just chilling and vibing.
You chilling.
We just chilling and vibing. So like
Exactly.
you're not uncomfortable because you're home. You're in, what I'm saying, you're in a space where
Yeah.
you feel comfortable at.
Exactly. You're meeting people where they are, you know?
That's
We
true.
love that.
So
We love that.
chilling vibe, grab you a nice little drink,
Cheers.
and just talk it out, man. I had a guy actually came on my podcast, and he said, "Man, hey, I appreciate that. I don't know what he been going through, or if he been going through something, but
Yeah.
he said, yo, that was very, very, very emotional and very spiritual and therapeutic for saying me coming to your podcast
Yeah.
talking to you." I was like, "That's dope." You know what I'm saying? It motivated me to want to go harder.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I mean,
Yeah. I think we need those kind of people. Like, you know, especially when you're doing what you're doing, is like eventually, like, it's obviously what you love to do, but when you have people that, like, kind of, I don't know, show their thankfulness, like, for something that you do all the time, you know, you don't always hear how grateful people are for what you do. And like you touch people and you don't even know it sometimes. Some people might not want to admit it, some people don't want to talk about it, but like when you get those few people that are like, thank you, it's like this is
yeah,
what I do it for. This is
for
what I do
real,
it for.
man. Because he was like, yo, like the next day I saw him, he was like, yo, I know we didn't release it yet, but hey, man, thank you, man. It was just dope, man. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the reason I do it for, like this.
This is what
Yeah,
I
having
do it
those
for.
conversations, man. I done had conversations on and off camera with people, and like they telling me like real, real stuff, like
Keep
like
going.
real life stuff that happened in their relationship, marriage, life, and
Yeah.
I just felt special, you know what I'm saying? Because they came and told me about it, and
Yeah.
I told them just keep pushing, never give up, and keep God first.
Facts. As long as you keep God first, the rest will work itself out. I promise you that. I'm a living testimony of that for sure. You know, God's blessed me a lot, and He continues to. And I tell people, you know, wherever you are, you don't got to stay there. You don't have to stay there. Like there's a life that God has for all of us, and He wants us all to live like blessed for sure, like highly favored. And that's what I am. Just keep seeking Him, and the rest just comes.
So, Judea, what advice would you give a young model, looking to become a professional model, what would you tell them?
Honestly, just see yourself how God sees yourself, and the way you walk will just be different. Like, it's really as simple as that. Like, I've always had this passion. Like, I've always done the same thing, but now the outcome and what I'm getting from it is different. And there's only one thing that's like a factor that's changed, and it was God. So um me realizing that, and like Him showing me what He created me to be, and knowing like I'm created in His image, is like the way I walk is not like I'm better than anybody, but I walk with a confidence, one that can't be torn down. I'm very much, I walk in rooms understanding that I belong here. It's not it doesn't matter how long someone else has been there before you. It doesn't matter, like, if you've never, it doesn't even matter. You could be a amateur, you could be a pro, it doesn't even matter. Like, if it's what you're called to do, God will make sure that you get that opportunity. Just keep working, stay confident. I say my number one advice, and what helped me build my confidence as well, is just like looking at myself in the mirror. Like, get a full body mirror. Full body mirrors are always it. The amount of times I walk around my room with my high heels, I know my people downstairs be like, "What is that loud noise? It's those heels hitting this hardwood floor." But like, just practicing walking, learning confidence in your own space, like you said, like practice walking where you're comfortable. Whether it's in a room, like they said, like dance in the rain when nobody's watching. Like, just be like that. Like, spend that time with yourself, know who you are, and the more you see God, like He will give you that confidence. Like, I don't walk anywhere like I don't belong. Like, I belong here. I was created for a reason. And yeah, you will just you will elevate. You will be able to get so many opportunities, meeting so many people. If you're not in a place where you want to stay, get up. There's so many people. Reach out to me personally. Like, there's positions even higher than where I'm at. But if I have anything that can help, I'm quick. Give me 2 seconds. I have one girl that I just started mentoring, and she actually asked me that same exact question, and she just did her first shoot with me a few weeks ago with Naira Loves Fashion Boutique. So, people are growing. We got to build a community for those that are trying. You know, we're all just trying to do our best. So, supporting each other.
Yeah.
Like, find you a support partner, friends, mentor, anything. Talk to God if you have no one. I mean, yeah, you always have someone.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
So if somebody would want to follow you, how can they follow you?
On Instagram, it's going to be Judea Bodie C3. That's going to be JudeaBoddiece3. And then I also have TikTok. I have 2 accounts. I have my main account, that's j.nicole. That's where I post like all my TikTok videos, my dance videos, me just having a good time. And then I also have a mental health account that I post more motivational content on. That one's going to be Judy.booty.reacts. But if you type in Judea, it'll come up regardless, both
So if
accounts.
somebody
But
would want to purchase one of those March calendars, how could they do that?
look, go to HootersCalendar.com, or even message me on Instagram. And if you're in my location or in my like vicinity, you can always travel. I'm at the South Boulevard location. And then yeah, you'll be able to come and you can get it signed, all of that. But yeah, other than that, HootersCalendar.com, and they can ship it anywhere. And any store near them as well. You can get it in any state that has one.
Okay, well, Mr. Judea, I appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah.
But before we go, let
Yeah.
everybody know what we doing.
Chilling and
Oh yeah,
vibing.
appreciate you.
Bye.